Today I want to show you a tool in EAM that many users don't even realize exists. And yes, it looks like it was designed in another century, but to be fair, it still does exactly what it's supposed to do. This is EAM's built-in barcoding tool for creating and printing labels directly from the system. And surprisingly, setting it up is pretty straightforward. You can install it for a user or run it as a print server with IIS or Apache. During the installation, you'll see a few options. In our case, we'll go with custom. Why? Because we're installing this for a user on a local machine, not setting it up as a print server for a label printer somewhere in a data center that nobody wants to touch. If you do want to run it centrally, you can use the print server options with IIS or Apache. But for now, we keep it simple, local install, quick setup, and we're ready to go. The tool is split into a few main areas. You have print jobs, templates, batch printing, and server settings. So even though the interface looks like it survived several IT migrations, the structure is actually pretty straightforward. Let's start with templates. This is where you define what kind of label you want to build. In my example, I have a template called assets and the data source is equipment. That means the label pulls its data directly from the equipment records. So instead of typing everything manually, the system already knows what should appear on the label, which is great because manually typing asset numbers is a fantastic way to create future confusion. Here you can also choose from a selection of standard label formats, or of course define your own. And depending on your setup, you can use continuous mode for label printers or single sheet for standard label paper. Now we get to the label design. Here I define the barcode type, and that includes QR codes, font, size, and which fields appear, like equipment number, organization, and location. For each field, I can choose barcode, value, text, or a mix. And on the right, I get an instant preview. Not the prettiest tool, but it works. The only trick here is you need to add the field first before you can adjust it. Once you get the hang of that, it's actually very easy. Alignments, layouts, everything can be set up really quickly. So the big takeaway is this. HxGN EAM already includes a built-in barcoding tool, and many users don't even realize it. It can be installed quite easily, it supports different setup variants, and it lets you create practical barcode labels without needing separate design software. Is it beautiful? Absolutely not. Is it useful? Yes. And sometimes in enterprise software, useful is more important than beautiful. You can also apply filters to select the right objects, parts, people, and then directly download or print the labels. If you're working with EAM and you need a simple way to print barcode labels for assets or locations, this tool is definitely worth a look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.